Tuesday Museday. I'm Kalani, your host. We had last week off for some flute stuff. We're ready to make music again. You guys sing along with me, all right? When we do the melody. One more time. One more time. Woo! Ay, 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 what is happening, you guys? Oh my God. Okay, oh, let me go back over here. Welcome everybody. Ooh, that is hot. Okay. Who's hot? Who's hot? Springtime is here, you guys. Yes, welcome. Cornelius is here. Let's go. Let's go. I hope the audio's okay. I just rebuilt my entire studio because I pulled everything out for an event last week, and it was awesome. It was called Flute Aloha, kind of for advanced flute players. And after that, I was wiped out, and I took a couple days off and met with friends and did some stuff. But then I just put my studio back together the last couple days, and so I was fingers crossed, you know, hooked up. I had all the cameras out on my mixer, all the audio. It was a mess. But yay! I think we're back. I think we're good, right? Are we good? Sound is good. It sounds pretty good here for me. You know, the nice thing about reconnecting everything, not just reconnecting with you guys, but reconnecting the studio, is that I got to, you know, kind of do a little pruning, do a little checking, hooked everything up again, you know, took everything out, put it all back together, because it had been hooked up like 3 years. And you know how it is, you just like work around stuff that's hooked up, and after a while, everything becomes kind of like a big knot, big pile. So I'm excited to keep working on my studio and clear it out. I have some work to do back here, but yeah, okay, Roseanne said it's all good. Well, let's say hello, and thanks, Roseanne, for being here as always and being our kind of host and guide and information person and cheerleader and organizer, Give Me Five organizer, and all the stuff you're doing. And if you guys don't know, Roseanne has her own channel. You could put a link, because Roseanne is good with that. But she's doing her own percussion stuff and music stuff, flute stuff, percussion, different instruments and things. So go check that out. And if any of you have anything you want to share, put it in the chat, as long as it's appropriate and relevant to what we're doing here. No timeshares, all right? No advertising schemes. Cornelius, I'm just kidding. All right, so Cornelius is here, Genevieve here, Christina H. Let me see who else. I think I saw, who did I see before we even started? Bill is here. Warren Wong, welcome back. And Rebecca, Tom, thank you. And thanks for the super chat, my friend. Tom Fox is here, and as usual, he's setting a great example of how you can help support the channel. And I know many of you are already patrons, but if you're not, please consider becoming a patron. I know things are tight these days. I know, I get it. All my prices are going up. All my expenses are going up. I know. But this is a live, you know, thing, and this is a real thing. I'm supporting you guys, and I hope you appreciate that with all the content we've created already on the channel, and also showing up every week and creating new stuff, especially for patrons. So if you're a patron, you get extra stuff. And I'm not going to talk a lot about that, but I appreciate your support. If you want to do super chat now, that'd be great, or become a patron. Kyle is here. Welcome. You have a question. Does it hurt the drum head wearing the ring? Not in this case. My ring doesn't really touch the drum head, so far so good. Plus, this is also, you guys, this is a calf head. This particular drum head is calf, not goat. So yeah, I don't necessarily recommend playing with rings and jewelry on. In fact, I discourage it. But in this case, you know, I know my gear and I know how it's being played, and I can feel for stuff like the ring. But my hands, I guess my hands are kind of beefy, chunky, so the ring really doesn't touch much. It touches a little, but it's not a problem. But thank you for asking. That is good awareness and good looking out, so appreciate that. And I said Geneva, Cornelius. Okay, I think we're all caught up as far as anybody who is here. If I missed you, I apologize, and you could say hello, put some more stuff in the chat. And yeah, we're back. So, we'll be doing a little bit of, you know, our usual things. We have Gimme Five coming up in a bit, and but first, I do want to talk before we get to the next segment. I do want to let you guys know that, hey, John Scalisi is here, my brother from not down under, but down over and down. Welcome, John. It's great to see you. I am good, thank you. So if you missed the opening jam, go back. I was just going to mention that, and John's on Facebook. I can see that. Most people on YouTube, but Yeah, I did an opening that was kind of it was from a Babatunde Olatunji tune, and I'm sorry I don't remember. I'm spacing out on the name right now, but maybe I'll play a little bit of it. And hey, John, maybe you can tell. Here, listen to this. Listen to this. Hold on. Everybody knows it. I say love, you say love, we say love, 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 love. That's the tune. All right, that's the tune. So I just know the chorus is, I say love, you say love, like John said. We say love, 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 love. I think that was off the Drums of Passion CD, I believe. Babatunde Olatunji. Yeah, I know. You see, I definitely know the tune, but like you, I don't know the name. I think the name is probably in like a Igbo language, like West African language, I think. But that tune is cool, and what I like about that, it just came on the other day. I was listening, I think yesterday, and I was in the car, and I sort of have a playlist. I just have a random thing going, like I don't know how the computer stuff, whatever the AI was doing with my phone, it's playing me songs that, oh, Kalani, you like these, and that tune came up, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a cool tune, and it's literally just love, 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 and then he goes on and he does this sort of like spoken word thing. I mean, he's just talking in the song, and it's a little corny, but I really appreciate him and the message. And he's like, love is the most powerful emotion in the world. Love. I'm like, yeah, man, that's awesome. Babatunde Olatunji, look it up. I know I did this tune before, I think on a Tuesday Music, or I made a video looping. So today I just challenged myself. That was my preparation for the show, and I got out the flutes, and I got out the ukulele, and I'm basically just playing D minor, and then I threw in a G major, which makes it what mode, Roseanne? What mode has a minor 1 chord and a major 4 chord? I know she knows. Or she's Googling it right now. All right, so cool. You guys are here. So that tune, I just wanted to give a shout out, give credit where credit's due. And there are some lyrics to the song. I just kind of did a vocalese the whole way through. But fun tune, and it's pentatonic. And I just did it. You can play that over just a minor chord. Like, you don't even have to know anything about music, or just do it like a cappella. Come on, Roseanne. I know you know. It's a minor, because we've done this on our Zuma flute alongs. It's a minor one. It's a minor key, but it has a major 4 chord. So the I don't know what degree. I think it's the 6th degree of the scale or something. It gets raised. Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me. Yeah. Yeah, it's the 6th. Because in D, it would be B flat, but we're playing a G major, so it would be B. Anyway, that doesn't help. All right. So let's move on to a feature of the program. Here we go. Yes, the sound. Alrighty, you guys ready? So I might have to turn the mic down a little for this. I don't think it's super loud, but here it is. Guess the sound. What is this instrument? Now I got to tell you, it's kind of a tricky one, because it's kind of specific. So I don't know who even knows about this instrument. Yes, Dorian is the answer, not the instrument, the key, the mode of that song. That's what I was playing it. I'm not saying Babatunde was playing it in Dorian. That's kind of what I did with it, just because that's what I was hearing. And that's the thing, you guys, about doing like a tune, is you can decide that. If you're the artist like redoing a tune, you could do it any way you want, right? You have the prerogative. All right, so we're talking about the instrument. And Cornelius is on the right track. He said it's the bongo guy. So, yeah. So Christina, mini conga is incorrect, but good guess. That is a solid guess. Any others? Here it is again. So you know one thing, and that's there's two things, right? Anyone? Yeah? I gotta turn, oh my goodness, okay. I'm doing some EQ over here while you guys are guessing. So let's see. So bongo is partially right. Kahonga is, I don't know what that is, but I like it. It's not a kahonga, it's a, what? You're close. You guys are all close. Log drum is a good guess, John, but it's actually not. I know it sounds like it. It sounds like a crane, right? Kabong. All right, actually, Cornelius got it. Let me show you. Hold on. It's exciting. Ta-da! So these are. This is a set of wooden bongos that I got. These are really old. These are from back in my Toka days. Toka meaning to play. Toka is a brand, and they're still around. They're owned by not West Music. Music is Elementary. And I like these things. I've had these things a long time, you guys. These are like 25, 30 years old. I don't even know. But, right? No tuning, easy to play, no hardware. Bruce is here. All right. Blue Man Group instrument. Yeah, like I got the Joya tubes somewhere over here, out there actually. So these are really cool. I like these things. Yeah, I think people make things like this. I know there's people that make cajon, like bongo cajones. But usually they'll make one big rectangle and they'll just divide it, right? So you have a high and a low tapas, the head. But these are literally, made like bongos, or actually made in the bongo design. And I'm not sure you can still get these particular ones. I'm not sure. I don't think so. But yeah, I like them. So I'll play them again for y'all. And I usually just play them like bongos, put them between my legs and... So, they don't sound exactly like bongos, of course, but really cool instrument, lightweight. I would recommend these if you're going to play, like if you're going to go hang out, right? Wherever, outside, nighttime, campfire, in the car. Not while you're driving. Unless you have Tesla autopilot, then do whatever you want. I don't care. You might have to put one hand on the wheel occasionally, and then you can go back to playing your bongos. But yeah, really fun, nice instrument. So that's bongos. And Cornelius is today's winner of the Guess the Sound. So Cornelius, Roseanne, I'm going to ask Roseanne, how many points should Cornelius get today for the correct Guess the Sound? And keep that in mind for later when we do the Gimme 5, right? So that's one of your options. Yeah, so Roseanne said nice sound, and Jennifer said they do sound good. They do. That's why I have them. Like, I'm not getting rid of those. Cornelius wants many points, Roseanne. So you guys figure it out. I'm going to delegate that job today. 35.7. Oh, plus give me 5. Oh, that's very generous. So Cornelius, you, Christina said one. So what is that? 1 billion? Yeah, 1 billion points. 1 billion points. I know I do a pretty good Dr. Evil impersonation, I think, just because. Not because of my acting. Okay, 37.5 points plus gimme 5. So that's, I guess, 40.7, something like that. So gimme 5, just so in case you guys don't know, is where you guys pick 5 instruments, not as a group, just individually. Pick 5 things I have, and let's go over. What do we have? We have djembe, we have the wood bongos. I've got a whole table of percussion here you guys can't see, but I've got tambourine, shaker, kashishi, some seed pod rattle, which I love the sound of. And then over here we've got a couple congas, we've got a bell. Yeah, and then of course we have the cajon right here. So that's all on the table. And then ukulele, flute, and then also, I haven't played this yet, but let me demo. This is one of my frame drums, and I thought it would be nice to just break it out. I have played this recently. This is a frame drum from China. I've talked about this. It used to have a python skin head, but it's a large frame drum. Really cool. It's got jingles inside. I love this drum. Also, when I talk about this, I have to give a shout out to Cooperman Fife and Drum Company because they rebuilt this because the head broke because it was python. And it got old, it got dry, and it broke, and I was sad. And I sent it to the people at Cooperman, and they rebuilt it. They even added tuning. They added a tuning system inside here. See these dots right here? That goes in, and that's Allen keys, or Allen screws that you turn with an Allen wrench or an Allen key, and you can tune the head. And they did an amazing job. They like refinished the whole thing. It's amazing. So I want to give a shout out, Cooperman. And then in addition to that, I did get and unpack and get ready my darbuka. So I've got that today. So that's a choice. And then, you know, a couple flutes, whatever, other stuff. But pick 5 instruments. I guess Cornelius is doing that, so nobody else has to worry about it. All right, and let me just catch up on comments. All right, yes, Christina said playable art, exactly. Charlie's here, welcome. And Bruce, I don't know if I acknowledge you, but welcome, Bruce. Wagner, do you say Wagner or Wagner? Like are you in the classical vein? If it's Wagner, I might be a little intimidated. By the way, I do have my Bongo Guy t-shirt. This is one of them. This is fresh out of Teespring. If you guys like the channel, you want to support it and have a fun t-shirt, Lacey's here, welcome. Go get some World Drum Club swag. I have a few designs over there, like drummer and play your drum and Bongo Guy, and Shake It is one I like to wear. But anyway, you can support the channel and get some, get some shirts, get a shirt or two. Merch, yes, Cornelius, that is the word I was looking for. Some merch. You can wear it too. Anyone? Wear your merch too. Or wherever you like to go. All right, let's get into a couple announcements, just FYI. Let me get my little keyboard so I can go to the slides. We have a masterclass coming up this month with Randy Gloss. Randy is, let me up here over here. Randy is an amazing percussionist. I know some of you have heard me do this spiel. Randy's a master musician, teacher at CalArts, which is up here in Valencia. Amazing player, and just a fabulous person, very warm, very giving, very generous with his time. And so we're going to get him in the studio. I got to reach out to him because I feel like we're almost in mid-May. Not quite, but so anyway, he's going to be here doing something for patrons. Now, this is for patrons at the courses level. We'll give you guys a sneak peek. But yes, I try to do things that encourage you guys to join and, you know, have a subscription to Patreon, to our World Drum Club, because thanks, COVID, I'm making my living in part by doing this. And Randy makes his living as a percussionist. So come support the people, you know. Actually, I want to get John. If John, you're still here, I want to get you. We're gonna maybe do some not rapping. We're gonna do some discussing and maybe some playing. I don't know. Give me your ideas. But you know, if you guys know somebody that should be on World Drum Club on the channel, or you want to see a lesson by somebody other than, you know, if somebody new or somebody from the past, like I know Roseanne wanted to have Carol and Brandy back and talk about clave, because that would be awesome. If you're a patron, please request something. You know, that's why we're doing this. And what's nice about being a patron is you can ask me, you know, you can make requests and things and message me directly. So that's part of what we do. Yeah. And Geneva, yes, thank you for completing my sentence. You can wear your merch to church. All right, if you want. All right, so let's get into Give Me Five, Cornelius. No pressure, but while you're doing that, I think I already did. I already reviewed everything I was playing on the first tune, except I'll just mention the flutes. I played a bass flute in D. These are both in D minor or D minor flutes. And this is a Pat Heron flute. Pat Heron. Nice bass. And then I have a smaller flute we call it a mid-D flute, not a MIDI flute, a mid-D, which is fairly small, and it's an octave higher. And we love the high flutes because if you have drumming, like you can hear the flute over the drumming. So the bass flutes are cool, but maybe better for, like, you know, one background instrument. But the high flutes, certainly no problem with the drumming. All right. Oh, and Rebecca's saying, yeah, Carolyn or maybe Eric Perez. Yeah, Eric from Percussion Life. He's great. I'll see what he's doing. If he can come back and do something with us, that'd be great. If you guys haven't seen, so Eric Perez with a Percussion Life channel, of course, Michael de Miranda has his own channel and Patreon, I think, and then who are some other folks online that are kind of being consistent? Michael Plesnick is doing a lot. I think he's more on Facebook and he has his own website. Michael's doing a lot of stuff. As far as I'm thinking, like YouTubers, people that are on YouTube, I know there's more. There are those conga chops, but I'm not that familiar with who's doing conga chops. I think it's good from what I've seen. Also, there's, and I forgot his name, but somebody's doing Play Cajon, like a website or YouTube channel. There's a lot of great stuff. Heidi Joubert is doing Cajon stuff, and she's got her own thing happening. Marla Lee Goldstein, I'm not sure what her platform is. I think she has her own website, and she does lessons. Alessandra Valloni, of course. Lots of people doing cool stuff in the percussion world. So go learn from them and support as many different people as you can and learn as much stuff as you can, because then it just is fun, you know. You can go and then you'll have more tools in your kit and be able to hang and play with more people. All right. I got to back this up because now I've been talking and I missed your Give Me Five suggestion, Cornelius. So and you're asking for Mini K. Well, maybe towards the end, because, you know, once we do the Mini K, you can't. I learned that once you put the Mini K thing, you guys don't worry, we'll explain, or you'll see it later. Once you do the Mini K thing, you can't undo it. I don't know why. It's the side thing, this thing over here. And something happens if I press the other buttons, it just gets tiny, and then I can't do regular K on the side anymore, but that's okay. All right, where is your Gimme 5 is, let me see. I just have to find it again. Okay, the bongos. Oh, the Hawaiian thing, kashishi, flute, ukulele, cajon. Okay, the ipu heke, which is right back over here. We can do that. Yes, Mini K has been miniaturized. All right, so that sounds good. Let me get the ipu. Let me get the ipu heke, and I'll be right back. Hang on. Let's have some background music. All right, that was a nice. Played myself off and played myself on. For those of you who are not familiar, this is the ipu, or ipu heke, as we like to say. This is a Hawaiian instrument. It's a double gourd. 2 gourds glued together. It's not like they didn't just put this on a gourd and like tie it really tight. That'd be kind of cool though. Yeah, it's 2 gourds. I don't know if you can see in the overhead. Yeah, it's hard to get light in there. Maybe on this one. But you can see in there, you know, they literally glue the gourds together. And let me put the other mic on. Pretty resonant, and then we usually tap it. So, it's kind of it's not the same, but I'm just saying it's kind of like a udu, in as much as it's kind of a vessel that's resonating on the inside. You know, the air is resonating, resonating in this chamber, right? And then that's what produces the low bass note. And then we have a kind of a surface that you tap. So it's a little bit like an udu, not the same, but a little bit similar. And of course, the ipu is a single gourd. The ipu heke is a double gourd. And those are used in hula, in the traditional hula, which is beautiful, with chanting and dancing. No ukuleles, no slide guitar, no steel string, none of that. Just ipu, chanting, and the dancing. And that's it. Maybe some puili sticks or something, some Hawaiian percussion, which I'm still going to do a video on the some of the Hawaiian percussion instruments, because there's some really cool ones. But that's not today. We'll do that in the future. Okay, and yes, ipu heke Cornelius, that is correct, the correct spelling. Yeah, hula kahiko. Linda, hello. Yes, very nice. So you guys go look that up, because a lot of people, when they think about Hawaiian music, they think about, it's crazy, but they might think about, oh, Elvis Presley doing like stuff in his movie, or some of the American songs, like Hukilau or Pearly Shells, or those are all American, like mainstream songs. That's not necessarily Hawaiian, right? That is songs about Hawaii or songs about Hawaiian culture written by other people. But if you want to hear some Hawaiian music, then check out the traditional chanting, the mele, which is the singing, and the hula, the traditional hula. And it's very beautiful, very powerful, just amazing. And that would be more what the Hawaiian, representative of the Hawaiian culture. All right. Not that there's anything, wrong with the, little grass shack and stuff, although that one has got questionable lyrics. But anyway, there's the fun little songs, and then there's like Disney movies and stuff, but that's all, that's something else. So I'm just saying that because, if you don't know, you might think that, oh, I love Hawaii. I love watching the guy with the fire, and that's all touristy stuff. So let's get into it. I'm just checking, some messages. So I'm going to clear away some of the things I don't need here, which is the conga drums and the djembe. I'm going to make myself a little room. So we're going to use, correct me if I'm wrong, we're going to use these, the bongos, we're going to use the ipu heke, and we're going to use the cajon. So we have a lot of That's a lot of like resonant wood sounds. I don't know if that was on purpose, but that's kind of interesting, and especially that the cajon is similar to the ipu, right? I mean, it's got that, and then the ipu has the. I have to wrap my hand around, I think. So yeah, cool. And then we'll have the bongos, and what else was it? Now you have to remind me. Was there a flute and ukulele? I can't remember. Let me go back. And if you're just listening to this, by the way, you guys, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm pretty sure that I have it set up on Patreon, on YouTube, so that when I do a post with the Tuesday Museday, it automatically turns into a podcast that is available, I think, on Spotify. I think I set it all up. I don't know for sure because I'm 60 years old now. I'm doing the best I can, but I think that is the way it works. Yeah, flute and ukulele. Okay, so wood bongos, ipuheke, kashishi, flute, ukulele, and cajon. Now, it's called Gimme 5, Cornelius, but I'm going to let you slide today because you did win the Guess the Sound. So we're gonna not count the wooden bongos in the Gimme 5 thing. All right. Let me think. Now I got to think. I'm just thinking about what I can do with the ukulele. I'm gonna keep these flutes and let's get something going. We'll get a little groove going, and yes, it's Gimme 6 today, which is fine. But don't get in a habit, you guys. It's Gimme 5 for a reason. And what is the reason? It's because I want limitations. You know, I don't want to have a zillion instruments. And here's the thing. I do this to model something for you guys. Well, also the looper happens to have 5 tracks in it, 5 channels. But the reason is because 5 instruments is plenty, you know, for like a little ensemble. You know, if you have a band and there's 5 musicians, that's a lot actually. But even if you're looping or doing something, it's a nice number. You can have a couple, 1 or 2 low sounds, like 1 or 2 medium sound, middle pitch sounds, and like a high sound. Like in this case, we've got cajon, ipu right on the bottom end, or actually cajon and then ipu, and then the bongos, and then the kashishi on the high end, and then we have ukulele for chords and a flute for melody. So, and I know Cornelius is a musician himself, and so you know, I think musically, and you think about the instrumentation and the arrangement, and that's just like what we have to work with, and you make your music with that, because it's easy to add stuff, but then you can kind of get into a little too much going on. So for me, it's a discipline of just choosing 5 things or having you guys choose 5 things, and then also I like it when you guys choose the 5 things because sometimes it's really different than what I would have chosen. And yet I still have to make music, which I have to do now because we only have about 11 minutes left. So that's, you know, less than 2 minutes per thing. All right, let's go. I'm going to erase what I had. Oh, that makes me sad though. I do like this groove that I did, but I'm going to erase all of that. And I want to change the tempo a little bit. And then I'm just going to start playing, and I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen, but I'll play something. We don't know what. All right, here we go. Emotion is the greatest emotion. The greatest emotion in the world. Thank you for joining Tuesday Museday. Everybody, thank you for joining me today. Let's go spread the love. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time. I'm Kalani. This is World Drum Club. Thanks, Cornelius. Thanks, Roseanne. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. May peace be with you all. We'll see you next time.
World Drum Club.